All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. Let's turn the radio off. Yes, no weapons formed against me shall prosper. All right, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Jess Alfia's channel. And we're just gonna continue from the previous video on how you do your beginner's makeup and the things that you'll need in your repertoire. So we're just gonna build on the concepts. And so yesterday we did, not yesterday, but the previous video we did our foundation, we did our concealer, and so we're gonna build on those concepts. So I've just put my concealer on and I'm gonna put my bronzer on, and then we're gonna do a concept called contouring and some reverse contouring. All right, so at this time for that I'm going to be adding my bronzer. I'm gonna look for the section of the brush that I use for my bronzer, and I'm gonna just go in, and we're just trying to make it as high as possible right up here, and I'm just gonna tap it in for now. Just tap it in. We're gonna go a little high. I'm gonna put it right here. Here are the lighted areas. You can see the light falling on here, and on here naturally. So we're just gonna go in here and we're gonna bronze here. All right, so we're gonna just blend it in so it can be a little bit more seamless, and you're gonna blend upwards. And say you're going to an event and you want to look a little bit more va-va-voom and a little bit more chiseled, then we're gonna put our bronzer under here. And if you have fat on the cheeks like I'm starting to get, then you can help with that contouring process. So I'm gonna just put it under there, come underneath, just make sure it's being blended in, blend up for here, blend down for here. All right, so let's get into the other steps. I'm gonna go in with my sponge and I'm going to smooth out the concealer that I placed under my eyes, and with the very sponge I'm gonna dip it into this powder, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I went in with the Maybelline powder, foundation today, so I'm gonna go with it under the eye, and I'm gonna just tap it in, and make sure you're tapping it in, press it in, because you don't want to look cakey, so press it in. Look down and press it in. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing for the other eye. There you have it. And then I'm gonna go in with the butt of the sponge. That's the area that I used for the foundation. I'm gonna just use this area right here to go into the powder. Tap it off, don't want too much. And I'm just gonna use it to create a sharp area right here. Just cutting that out, and this we call reverse contouring. I'm gonna let it sit there for a while. And that process where you have it sit for a while is called baking. So it sits there and it seeps into the product below. It creates a firm and fixed area of reverse contouring. It also dries up some of those oils out of your face so it lasts longer. I'm gonna just dab some into the excess into my smile lines. And then I'm gonna go in now and tap that in. And you're just gonna, when you say people here, people say that they're beating their face, it's all the blending that it takes to get the products seamlessly looking on your face. All right, so this is just going an extra step. And then I'm just gonna put the excess as well up here. I don't want too much on my forehead. Now I'm gonna go back in with the bronzer brush and just to make that seamless. You don't want it to be too harsh. Just kind of use the brush in a circular motion and just get rid of those excessively harsh lines on the forehead as well. And I am satisfied with this. Now I'm gonna go in with my blush again. You saw that in the last video. I'm gonna go in with my blush on the top of the cheeks with the same brush, and then I'll show you some other steps that you can do for longevity of your makeup. We're gonna go in further with the eye crease. You saw that in the last video, but I'm gonna go a further step by contouring my nose. So we're gonna get that done. So you're gonna go in, and if you see this crease right here is naturally contoured, we're just gonna bring it back so that it can be fully outlined. You're gonna use the same fluffy brush right here. And just come on right down your nose. So it's just jazzing the makeup up so that you look a little bit different from when you're heading to work. All right, looks a little harsh, but just stay with me. And do the other side as well. And I'm just gonna fill it in. So you can just drag this out just a tad, just to give it a little bit more of a vibe. So just give it a longer V. All right, and then we're gonna work on the contour on the nose. I'm just gonna dip and just get a little bit of the powder, and we're gonna come down the nose, just a tip, not too much. All right, and then we're gonna dab that in with the butt of the sponge, just to take away the harshness of it. See, it's disappearing. All right, so most of that harshness has gone, but you can see the contour coming all the way down, just to jazz it up a little bit, just not your everyday makeup. Now I'm gonna do a little bit more with my eyes today because I am going out. So I have blue on, so I'm just gonna jazz it up with a little bit of blue eyeliner. Use this Jordana Easy Liner, and I'm gonna just do my eyeline. And it's not recommended that you stretch, but this is the best way I can get it in. So this is what I'm gonna do. Just gonna drag it out a little bit just to give it a little bit of a wing. And I'm gonna do the same for the other eye. All right, so that eyeliner I found just at my local beauty supply store. Whatever you can to just jazz the look up. You could just use a regular black eyeliner just to give your eyes some corrector. I'm not really big on the black eyeliners. Usually if I'm going for eyeliners, I do something colorful, and so it just gives the look a little bit of a oomph. It matches the earrings, so Yeah. All right, so the next step I'm gonna do is, I never really did this for years. I have this Sephora makeup setting spray. You can find Maybelline setting spray, CoverGirl setting spray, Milani setting spray, and then, you know, it's affordable. Whatever you find, just make sure that it actually is setting. You can use the mist as well, because what it does is to help all the powders look good on your face. So you go in and spray. As little or as much as you desire, and then all the powders will just start to just come together. It just melts the powder on your face. Just make sure you just utilize, like I said before, you can use a pressed powder just to seal in all of the cream products, and then you spray it so that all the powders will come together so you don't look dusty and powdery with your makeup. All right, let's get into the lips. So I'm gonna go in with this brown NYX lip liner. Lips are a little bit dusty, don't mind it. The lip liner that I'm using, you can use a shade that you can use on your brows, you can use on your eyes and your lips. So whatever matches your eyebrows, preferably, you can use on your as your eyeline and your lip liner, so that one product can be used 3 different ways. But for me, I have 3 different products, but you can limit it to 1 product for the 3 different areas. So I'm gonna go in, I'm looking in my mirror. All right, and then you can go in with whatever lipstick. I'm just gonna go in with this Juvia's Place Lippy, very affordable. You can go in with a lip gloss, whatever you have. My lips are dry, so I'm going in with something glossy. Don't want to overdo it. Then after you spray your face, try not to do your setting spray before you do your mascara, because depending on the mascara that you have, it will transfer from your top lids to the bottom of your eyelids, and so that will just cause some chaos and mess your makeup up. So after you do your setting spray, then go in with your mascara. Again, I'm going in with my Colossal mascara. And today I'm focusing mostly on the ends, just to give the lashes at the corner a flare. And I will go back in with a second layer. All right, and I'm gonna go in with a second layer just to give it a little bit more pop. All right. So here you have the finished look, guys. Just thank you for tuning in to Jess Althea's channel. Hope you're enjoying this little series for your beginners makeup looks. Please do like, share, and subscribe. And check me out on Instagram, my Facebook page, my YouTube shorts, and sometimes TikTok. Thank you guys again, and until next time,